Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today's big news is Elon Musk. Elon Musk has announced that tomorrow is the deadline for him to buy Twitter. Twitter ain't gonna come cheap, it's gonna be costing him about $44 billion. That is just an insane amount of money, but if somebody could do that, it's only Elon Musk that could pull something like that. And he has changed his Twitter bio to Chief Tweet, which is amazing and crazy because this guy is actually pretty crazy. He walked into the HQ of Twitter holding a sink, literally a sink. Well, that's just really crazy about him. Let's move on to Ethereum. Total staked Ethereum in Q3 has reached one of the highest levels ever. 14 million Ethereum is staked right now, and that is a big number. And we saw a big upside on Ethereum yesterday. It was one of the largest gains Ethereum made since July. So that is a very good news. The protocol is actually doing what it's supposed to. Let's move into the chart, see what's happening with Bitcoin and Ethereum. First thing first, let's start with DXY. So DXY's chart on the daily time frame is exactly where I was expecting it to have a small retest. This is not a confirmation, but this is a retest. So we are having a retest of this resistance zone yet again, have baked into the highs of 110.5. The trend line is very close to it. So really have to watch out in the market, not really get excited on this upside. Let's move into the USDT's dominance chart. So on the daily time frames, we did draw this trend line, a beautiful trend line just along this range. And right now we are breaking this trend line. Though we could actually come back up after having a healthy retest, but likeliness with this trend line on the daily time frames, we have broken it, which is a good sign. But obviously, like I showed you in the DXY chart, we gotta hold our horses for a while, see how we're gonna close on Friday. Friday is gonna be very important day, and then yes, the Fed is coming next week with a new rate hike. In my last video, I only shared 4 hours chart because I could sense a upside is possible. So today we're gonna be looking at 1 hour chart. If you look into the 1 hour chart, our upper BB right now is around $21,327. An exciting range. I did expect somewhere about $21,000 to $22,000. I've been saying it for almost 2 months now, and finally we are in those ranges. So full of excitement, but have to play every trade carefully. If we look into it in the 1 hour, we are taking support from the SMA 50, which is a very good sign. This is a pullback that we just witnessed, so looks all right. We had big bearish divergence here on the 1 hour time frame. That's why we are now seeing some correction going on, which is a healthy sign. Let's jump directly into the daily time frames. So on the daily time frames, there's a big divergence, especially on the daily chart. So if we look into here, we can see that these ranges are almost same and slightly higher. If we look into the RSI, it's heading upwards. If we look at the candlestick pattern, especially from this zone, which is about $25,158, we are far away from that. So we are taking support from the 50 SMA, which is a very good sign. That is about $19,659. The upper BB right now is just sitting around the critical zone, about $21,634. If we look at the lower BB, it's just around $17,684. Let's move into the weekly time frames because this is very important. So if we look into the RSI here, we can see that the RSI is heading upwards in a channel. We can see a bullish divergence that was exactly at these points that I had showed you previously in the videos, and that's why we are seeing a healthy upside coming right now. But if we look at the bearish divergence, while we see the RSI is heading higher and higher, especially this one is higher than the previous one, and the line is heading upwards. And if we look here closely, that really shows us that the line is actually going downwards. So that is a big bearish divergence. This could be a bear trap. This pump and this upside could be a bear trap, so be careful on these trades. We can see here that the RSI is going upwards while the candlestick pattern is going downwards in a channel. This is a very tricky zone. I still expect just before the Fed hike we might begin to see some downside. Let's jump right into ETH. 14 million ETH is staked in Q3. Amazing statistics, and Ethereum really pumped hard on this upside. So if we look into the RSI here, a clear divergence is forming from the previous high. We look into the RSI, it's heading upwards. If we look into the MACD, it's been green for a long time now. And if we look into the candlestick pattern, it's going downwards, so that is a clear bearish divergence. Bears should come into play very soon. Yet again, the Fed date is going to be important, and Friday's closing is going to be very important, because that's the option is expiry. If the bears want to bring it down and they wanted to have a fake out on the weekdays, this is the trap they have been setting up for the retail. Let's move into the weekly time frames for Ethereum. So on the weekly time frames, if we jump right into the RSI, we can see about these levels are pretty much all right, but we can see a bearish divergence forming right now. Not exactly there, but it is forming. So if you look into the candlestick pattern, it's pretty down. Massive difference on the RSI and massive difference on the candlestick pattern. They don't really correlate right now. So we have to really watch out here. Looks like a very healthy upside, which is a good sign. Market had been pretty sideways. Everybody wanted some belief in the markets, and this upside definitely has brought the spirits alive. Now if we look into the 200 moving average, we're trading right above that, which is about $1,315. So this is a good healthy bounce coming from the 200 moving average. Let's look at fear and greed index. So today we are at 32 levels, finally broken free from the 20 levels, which is a very good sign. The last we were about 20, then we went to 33. Today we are at 32. So from extreme fear we have come into fear, which is a very good sign. Let's look into some derivatives data. So funding rate, long position traders are dominant, are willing to pay short traders. Taker buyer seller ratio, buying sentiment is dominant in the derivatives market, and the OI has changed now. So it's gone back to liquidity, volatility, and attentions are coming into the derivative markets. The increasing trend in OI could support the current ongoing price trend, so this suggests that we might see a further upside. Liquidations, definitely bears got racked, so that is something that everybody should be happy about. About 60.91% on FTX are on short positions. Bitfinex from bullish went bearish right away on 1 hour. 67.36% are in short positions now. DYDX 56, 52, 52, 55 for Bitmax, Bybit, Hube Exchange, Kraken. So a lot of people are moving now into short positions. FIFA World Cup is just around the corner, and Algorand has been growing. The ecosystem is just booming. The total volume lock is insane. It's been growing day by day, and they are currently ranked on number 14 on the TVL. So that is amazing news for the Algorand ecosystem. Really excited about how Algorand has grown. It was way down the line, about 34, and jumped straight away to 14. That is a massive upside. That shows the developers are working really hard on Algorand right now. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you liked today's video. If you do, smash the like button, share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Going to be back in here soon. Take care, guys. Bye bye.